listening.
Why were these particular redcaps caged?
We had an unfortunate incident.
If not over, then through.
I'm listening.
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you. You're too modest. I wager you don't even know how extraordinary you truly are. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. I still have hot blood in my veins. Nature gifted us our desires, and the means to act on them. So, I want more than to fight at your side, or sit around. But tell me I'm wrong, and the matter can rest. I do not wish to sour our friendship, but I have to know if it can be something more. You have bonded with Gale, body and soul. His scent lingers on your skin. If there is to be anything between us, it must be with his consent. And perhaps someday, his participation. Take your time. I'll be waiting.
Glad to see I'm not the only one on the wrong side of an omnipotent authority figure. Lae'zel did well to break free of Vlaakith's manipulations, though I doubt Vlaakith will let such insubordination go unpunished. What, like a child? I'm not sure I consider myself father material. Plus, our current lifestyle isn't exactly what I'd call settled. Share? You're not a loaf of bread to be divvied up at supper time. I thought what we had meant something to you. Call me selfish or old-fashioned, but I cannot agree to that. Either we dedicate ourselves to one another, or this ends here. Very well. Let's not speak of this again. Given my condition, I'm not sure it's wise for me to invite undue stress upon myself.
Did you find time to speak with your partner? A potentially delicate topic, I understand. I cannot blame them. It is understandable why someone would want to keep you all to themselves. Even if it is not my way. I understand. And I still cherish our relationship. Still, I could not have forgiven myself had I not taken the plunge. Better to have tried and failed. In either case, I will remain by your side for whatever you need of me. Until the very end.
Du visst est, spes est. Quantico
Ah, excellent choice.
Magde
What now?
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was... that was last Tenday, though. That's the first thing I did. Mum always said to look for a temple if... But they said they couldn't help.
This one time, we'll make it. See the city?
Hi. It's up there and we're down here.
Deserves the chance to make some.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this. It's bloody. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. Look, pal. There's no reason for me to stick my neck. Way I see it, city's got a whole lot safer since the Steel Watch showed up. For that, we can thank Lord.
As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Oh, yeah. The place was empty. Danuvia!
Arthur, if you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
This is... Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern. Agreement? I got nothing to say to them. Fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me.
I respect your hustle. You've stepped on the Guild's toes.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule. From
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live. I think you're overestimating your abilities somewhat. But I haven't got time for this. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
I should speak up.
Do try. Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that. But I won't say I'm not grateful. I am.
You've been caught mid-robbery. Your next move had best be a... No harm done.
That might be worth a look.
Salutations.
Let's march!
Don't give me trouble now.
Nasty surprise.
There are traps.
Caution is warranted here.
ask no one. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. All right. Time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Fine. Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood. A trap.
A young cave
Time to
bear.
dance.
Killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
Hey, good looking. This one's not yet grown.
Traps.
Oh, poor
How
thing.
considerate.
Must have been pretty young when it was killed, this cave bear. Not sad,
big,
really.
but still young. Heavens help the hunter if its mother caught them.
A trap. Time to dance.
Come on, open up. Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised. An ordinary lamp, not a trace of magic on it.
Careful, I bite.
Sol Invictus!
I have such a headache.
Be careful. There are traps about.
brave girl. We'll get through it.
Brave, Ben. She's just learned to keep silent to avoid causing trouble.
At least we'll have some peace now.
What's inside?
At least here we stand a chance.
Who are you calling this smooth business?
How many red caps? A handful.
Enough to clean Crimson's cage.
How? And so.
A circus! Can we go?
Not a problem, dear patron. Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. No, if someone blows up, blame a cub. Welcome to the circus.
Sorry, you have red caps working in your circus?
Oh, yes. Parmenius and Fred are cleaners.
Yeah. It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little.
What in the hells was that?
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before. What the hells?
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
I took you for one of... You're a recent arrival for sure. These wretches have nowhere to call home. Nothing to live off but what they carry. And nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
Beggars and criminals!
Charity is a luxury. You'd be Alas, you cannot eat grandmother's ashes. Nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come. Your point being?
To take down troublemakers. So don't make trouble.
Hear, hear. Though I keep your it is.
The phrase welcome absence catches in your mind. It is the refrain of a popular Sharan hymn.
Long enough to value discretion. Perhaps you are cannier than I first gave credit to be. I have some very special wares reserved for exclusive clientele. But I think you've earned a peek. Trade secrets, but I can guarantee you that...
Someone there?
Let me work my magic.
Wanna dance?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Well, hello.
Attention!
One with the weave. Lost in thought.
Mind never quiet.
Charmed, I'm sure.
No time to rest.
You're a danger to all of us.
You've got diseases. And any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
Nice to be in a crowd of normal people for once.
Really? I prefer my company. Extraordinary.
Donations?
What's up for discussion?
Make trouble.
If you want to chat, talk to Nesta.
Back again. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take it.
Place is trapped.
You were right. Explode. Now give me some room. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Little nap.
How did the wine sack get empty, Garen?
I bet somebody drank it, Ma.
Injured children. It's abominable.
Might be useful.
Who would do such a thing?
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and oh, how kind of you to say. I have.
You did me a real favor clearing. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trap.
Oh, hi. If you're here to say... How come all the grown-ups look at me sideways?
Because they think you're a thief, Nurgle.
But I'm not a thief.
Got it?
Am I? I wish I could ask Mole.
This isn't the glorious post.
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is...
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need you. Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. I don't really have any other friends. And I...
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd...
Or even at all. I'm really worried.
This individual doesn't seem particularly fond. Seems this individual doesn't think very high. This individual doesn't seem particular. Seems this individual doesn't think very high.
Hail, friend. Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? No offense intended, just being friendly. You won't... Used to be you'd arrive knowing... These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. I've been asking myself the same question. Some well-to-dos in the city donated and locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, or if I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. What peace. Those refugees have been leeching on us. We need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say? Why does it matter? Innocence may...
Look at it, come crawling home, hands stained with the Bone Lord's soot. And you carry his stone. Have you lost your nerve, my blood-starved sibling? Oh, did I mangle your skull too terribly? I could end it now. But I'll be patient. Father will see us together again. He will see you bleed.
So Arin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
Orin toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset, our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset. Me.
What? Is it fun?
Sorry, Ike, but you're no boss. You smell like
Finders bloody keepers, I say.
Moving ahead.
We're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
That's curious.
Wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
Another defeat will wipe us out.
And taking their fair shares? Plenty for everyone.
So few of us left.
One get is fed.
Terminated. Nothing less will do.
Way to spot.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
That might be worth a look.
There's no point. I'm not scared of the authorities.
I feel sorry for a flock of pigeons.
Welcome, adventure. No doubt. Yeah. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? I'm not sure. Let's get to know each other. Tell me, how do you like to kill? Oh, it's all... Go on. Tell me how you kill. Oh, you know.
I see how you slither closer, belly dragging in the filth. Father is laughing at you. Weak and soft and broken. Oh, sweet sibling. The world has... Do not worry, Slaughterkin. My blades are still sharp and...
She toys with us like a tressym with a pigeon. But to what end?
Ah, yeah. You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward. Is that so? I'll tell you now. You'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you. Well, I need a bloody...
Think of all the work we can get here.
Hi! Welcome to the Rivington General. Hi! Or maybe you look like you know how to use a spear. Yep, that's me. Oh, hey, is there anything else I can do for you? Oh, yay! Want more? Want...
We're the same. No refugees.
Armor, blades, the Rivington General.
They'll run for the damn hill.
Why if we get in trouble? What if we get caught?
Never travel
Control with you later.
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
The creepy monster thing.
Don't touch me.
Ready and willing.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Soldier.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Places found only in the most exotic of plains. Approach, ugly one. Yeah, beyond spin. To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled, or if luck smiles upon you, win. No more questions. Spin, let us see. Alas, no jackpot for you. Alas, no jack. Alas, no. Come, mortals, and try your luck.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
What a charmer.
Keep your distance, darling.
Come, see.
Feeling apologetic already. That was easy.
Crime can pay, but not when you...
Come, mortals,
No honor
and
among
try your
six.
luck. spices, found only in the most exotic of plains. Will the wheel of wonders dub you worthy? Come, see! Come, mortals, and try your luck.
Still in control.
You failed to win the grand prize, but fear not, grotesque one. Try again.
Some possessions are naught but a burn.
Yes! You will win the jackpot this time. I am sure of it. Impossible. You thief! You cheated! Liar! Enjoy the jackpot, muley curd!
No hesitation. Can't slow down.
minds their business, I'll be fine. Best be on my way. Can't keep me out.
Oh, I has lots of treatos and magics and junk. Shut up! Stupid sweat, piss, incense. Yes, I has lots of stuffs just for you. Bye-bye.
What's up for discussion?
Ha ha! How did the... You have my ring. Now be gone.
This city, your eyes, Stira. There is pain. You are wise. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see.
Thoroughly magical. Let's have at it.
Close. Ah, glorious. You're Gale, the learned wizard. Listen, think. If the wizard were given the choice, what food would he be?
An apt metaphor. Though I hope it won't lose me some kisses.
Your bond beats in pleasure. It is an honor to behold. The heart is fraught. So let us turn to the joyous. When is Gale happiest?
You make me sound like some preening peacock. I'm not that bad.
Do not fear. There is time yet. For our touch has been light. We often gaze through a veil of roses. But love accepts both the petal and the thorn. Gale, what is his greatest flaw?
Hearing it said out loud. Yes, I fear it is true. Fate seems determined to make a sacrifice of me. But perhaps fate can yet be defied. A perfect score. Seems you know me better than I know myself.
I press my finger to your bond and find a shield. Impenetrable. It is beautiful. Your love is one few have. Cherish it.
I don't know what that is, Peanut, but it's not Kitty.
Go in peace. Will your love conquer all? Or conquer?
Precious little Bal babe.
Soldier.
Someone there?
Darling, we browse our bespoke, stony and bony create. Oh, my wife shall be delighted. Customs are her favorite, particularly when their facial structure is as unique as yours. Oh, darling, don't... Ah, the adventurer...
My wife shall I'll have you.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Oh, it's been an age since your last. Ah, the adventurer returns. Care to purchase a bespoke...
Lucille and Boris. Boris! Put some sense. Harsh would be telling Jacob that I don't look cool. No.
Another. Good. My time comes. I will show you. All of you. Look. Every one of you is I raw. Break my cage. And then you die. You all die!
While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
Hunger. My stomach screams.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Because did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Oh. Who will it be? Who?
A bloodthirsty rush of fury engulfs you. You want to butcher the crowd, women and children alike, and soak in their innards. It is glorious.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
What? No. Don't you dare. This isn't funny.
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm! Right there! Oh, perfect!
Of course! What fun! I'm going to fucking kill you.
Now, you're very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend. Because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute. There's the spot of the show. Praise the Absolute.
Time to kill. Parabellum!
cave in.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
My little trick.
Here comes the punchline!
Hater. Destroyer.
Can't even catch my breath.
Shapeshifter. Gods. Good. Thought I killed a clown in front of a bunch of kids.
You took the...
You fought.
What's hiding here?
With haste.
Don't have the strength to face another 10 day on the road. We'll figure something out. This will start clearing outsiders.
Don't be such a baby. The circus is right there.
More than one way to skin it.
My dad said I was...
Oh dear, I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. When you run a play, but I can't. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, even. They aren't picky about things like working from. Oh, then take care.
Dribbles.
Why do you have to go missing now of all time?
Papa sells good things!
Dribbles?
Better be cautious. Don't want to draw any attention.
How could this happen? To
Arrest you all for gross negligence.
I heard what you did about Dribble.
Just like that. You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
Monsieur, it's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to. You've got diseases. And any one of them could be a spy for the absolute.
Welcome. You see to peruse the special goods, I take it.
And anyone.
I should speak up.
You could.
Yes! We can play One a Cup.
Yes! You've got a fire and.
What's cooking?
no time to rest.
I brought my own pair.
I'm just a cat. Please, I don't like talking. Nothing good, I don't think. Please don't.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
If you have business to conclude before the road and the city needs us.
Hello, my dear.
The dog is unable to speak through the small...
I don't know. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it. Your desire?
Never a dull moment.
I'm not paid to debate with Sabine.
Welcome. You see to peruse the special goods, I take it.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
Not a chance. Your mother will kill me.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson.
Jimmy, I'm scary!
Skilled wearing outsiders are usually decent enough. They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Really? The cost is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about bread?
That might be worth a look.
What's the story?
No one stopped me yet.
Our neighbour will be here any day now.
I'm fine.
The Steel Watch will put a stop to them.
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
Ah, a new face. Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to... Well, I'll become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for, well, any letters you find, bring...
For the good of them.
Gortash is being named Archduke. Time to pay Worm's Rock a visit.
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Martha?
Woof! Ah, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels? Found him. Bring him here. Oh, he's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again. And you've been... This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. Gomwick was his handler, not his owner. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
Where do I go from here?
No gloom, all doom.
Eat this!
Thank you for making...
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone.
I'm sorry for what happened. Scratch will...
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on! The Absolute! Poppycock! Not your fault you fell for it. I am Commander Light Sate's a purpose, Ground Walker. I don't have all day. Damn intelligence, but avoiding the... If you...
Pigeons of... They can't...
Citizens only. I won't say it again.
The crying one weeps today. Our father, the best I.
Scripture teaches we know nothing.
Look, enough! Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, String. I suppose you're right. But the crying one has much more on his plate than curse words, given what just happened here. It wasn't just Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind. I can tell you where to find her, but Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. Sharetta's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after Valeria never found the murder weapon. I really hope you find some.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave. I'm not touching it. Not with a mop 10 yards long. I know it's... And now they're blaming a refugee for his death. Typical. We tossed Brilgor out back. Sister Rose has law... You...
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dwarf, dressed, hiding Brilgor, took him to the tunnels with the rest. Awful tunnels from the cellar, a poison.
The spell's power.
Collar looks familiar. Does this cat belong to Gale?
Mr. Dekarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara! That can't be you, can it?
I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favourite.
My, is that a ring? For us? Oh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here. Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it?
Well, these must be important birds indeed, Mr. Dekarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about. Tara remains as willful as ever. I'm glad you finally made her acquaintance. Given the length of my time away, I feared she might have given up on me. Oh, I should have known better. She'd never do such a thing. That's Tara. Loyal, intelligent, brave. and apparently unwilling to follow even the most basic of instructions when her own safety is at stake. I wouldn't have her any other way. I'd actually been thinking about introducing the two of you anyway, over a sumptuous home-cooked meal, if that sounds at all to your taste. My tower in Waterdeep boasts an excellent kitchen and a wine cellar to rival Ondal himself. Not to mention a larder stocked with my homemade Hundor sauce. More than you could possibly believe. Now that we've got something to look forward to, I think it's time we went and saved the world. Don't you? Anything you ask, I'll answer as honestly as I can. I'm an open book, requiring only your gentle hands to turn my pages. There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. No matter.
Have I been this way before?
The air is ripe with magic.
At least things have stayed interesting. Might be useful. A crypt. This must be where Shira Clawin is buried.
Here lies Sister Shira Clawin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
The tomb of the amulet spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god. Long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone, thou might be, alas. I swear I did to shed this foul mania. thou shalt bear the madness. Oh, shall it be thou?
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain. You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. Or is it? You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest. The urge to laugh dwindles. Though you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more.
He's gone. Well, he was always good for a laugh. Let's see what this does. Right tool will do the trick.
salutations.
Can't give up now.
Hey, good looking.
All right. What now?
Well, well, well.
All is ash and meat.
Sharper one than dope. He spends too much
Don't mind
time
if I
with his
do.
prey.
Wanna dance?
Dolor is an artist. You do well to think on that. Brethren in blood, tell them!
Canto
Let's move. Survival is all that matters.
Heating up. That's it.
Sometimes the only way out is through. What path lies before me? Something good here, I hope. Someone was arranging these corpses. What for? Something over there. This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan.
Sir! We can't let you in.
I thought we'd be
Great
safe
headline.
I heard the stories.
Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet? Yes, fine. Just give me the letters. Still sealed. Thank the gods. You've no idea the... Normal...
I'll give them a piece of my mind. Dance on Audrey.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
Talk to him. Please, if you could just...
We have the Duke's full support. For the good of...
Fascinating.
Our...
Footprints heading into that cave. Suspiciously small footprints.
What's up for discussion?
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smell. I just hope Dringo is fine. Mahia has a mean...
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword. I am free from my body. You must face them. I will help.
That foul shapeshifter Orin is like a scavenger beast, probing us for...
Anything I can do for you, consider it most enthusiastically done.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to forgive me. I am drained. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash. I suspected that when we took Ketherix, I do not know what happened.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty prince. Come, your company isn't unwelcome. An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. Duke Stelmane, or Belin, as I knew her. You thought you were my far from it, though my relationship with Belin was different from my relation. In life, she was my business partner. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. Together, we brought order to... I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is... I appreciate appreciate the offer, but I don't think it will help. What I feel is deeper. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope. I know it is no easy choice for you. But not to mention the another quake.
Well, hello. Lovely day, this. Now.
Looking ahead.
The boss is expecting you.
It stopped. But it'll happen again. It keeps happening. The shivering, shaking, quaking. Don't you feel it? But when I asked...
Huh? You look different. Chuck your questions at Wulbren. That's his job. I can make time for chatter after...
Locked. But there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Boys ready? They're damn near chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
There's blood here. Not yet dried. And there's no sign of the smith.
Gildra? Oh, how can I help you? What? Don't joke about that. He'll come back. He always does. He's probably just gone to get more coal for the forge or visit one of the ore mines. And no obituary in the Gazette? Impossible. I don't know why you're insisting on spreading these nasty thoughts, but I'll ask you to kindly keep them to yourself. Now, is there anything you'd like to buy? Not for you to worry about in any case. You're a customer. Is there anything I can do for you?
saw the giant little monster.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best.
Good to see you. I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. And the citizen resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. As long as our objective, but neither of us gets what we want. The Steel Watch, they're a threat to you, me, and every man. They act all civilized. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. Perhaps. They invented the Steel Watches, and they've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shh. Same as it always is. In this case, the Foundry. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. I've built a room powder bomb. Get the bomb inside the Wulbren, please. This... Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking. Ha! I knew you were the practical sort. The Foundry is in the lower city. Down... Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, the streets will be...
A rune powder bomb? Huh. What the devil has he become? The Wulbren I know. The one who... But his hate for the Gondians has blinded him. Something... Please. Speak to them before you do anything. They deserve a chance to plead their case before being blown to... That's all. Questions first.
Surprisingly pleasant odor. I should sell this as perfume.
Let's go.
Look, unless you're an expert in Steel Watcher,
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Need to find a way forward.
Let's march.
Watch your back.
Soldier.
Still in control. Just.
Copper for your thoughts. What a charmer.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
You there!
Bloody gnomes. Think they can get away with anything. Neelikers threw explosives at the stick. We need to... You! You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole. Bring me their chief's head. The fist will reward you well. You'll change your mind once they kill innocent citizens. The only language they'll understand is that of...
Why does Bronze Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a dozen.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
It will when you've met the
You'd be
drought.
better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
Father, give me strength.
I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. Grotho, you've
pleasure how light is to keep dead in the deck.
If you have gold, we have everything.
Damn, Hoots.
I'll
Take it however you want. Something's off about.
Oh, you've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by. Yes, you do. And what better place to do business than in the home of the oldest trade? Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
Take it off later. I want to...
The two men bark softly to each. It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the Guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah. Seems everyone's got business with...
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to house now.
Sounds messy as the...
Is that right? The way I heard it. Hey, you still lurking about? I don't remember inviting you to the party. Look, this subject's not Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. Now scram!
I want to give it a good rumple.
Another... Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You would... Why must... You remind me of Devella. Fine! My assistant. She's posted in the Lower City investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What? That doesn't make sense. Why would the... I want something compelling. Hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less. That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? No. I'll come back when...
The clawing at my door, the very...
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that.
Devil's Den.
You must hear me, Devil. I will do whatever it takes, give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
Oh, come. It's the reason you're in this predicament. And I'm your only way out of it. Indulge me. And at least hear me out. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still, at best, it will kill you. And everyone else in this city. At worst, it will You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free. I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the Gith for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held sick. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
There it is. Of course.
I'm not asking you to bargain. I'm asking you to save your soul. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Then you will die. Along with every other soul in this city. You'll turn on each other before this is done. Mark my words. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course. should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? Tell me, you turned him down. Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last. I trust that without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir. Skaketh! Orpheus will be free. There is no cost too high to unshackle my people. I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the... And yet it seems I have no choice but to trust. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and... I will assemble his... Together, we will yet free... He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against... Iztik. I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand. A devil of Raphael's stature does... He will have made a sanct... He must keep the... Every house has an entrance, Iztik. Even those in the hells. You must...
You are wasting your time. And mine. Our
Hey! You paid Raphael a visit. You can stare as much as you...
Recently. Such fog coursing. My. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work.
It was not my work itself that has... I worked in this business in the Underdark. The entirety of drow culture is obsessed with bondage beyond reason. While such activities have their charms, I yearned to reach greater depths. And there is no society on this planet more laterally, imaginatively, and confusingly depraved as that of Baldur's Gate. Although of late, I do feel I'd have to restrain myself far more than any... There are so many who... A once-in-a-lifetime Trust me, you don't want to miss.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement. Well, there are two of us, aren't there? Use your imagination.
Whatever you need, you only have to ask.
Come here. I'm not going to start an argument. I just want to know why you turned the boss down. You won't come out of this alive without him. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city. I'm sure you're right. Listen, because I'll only say this once. This fight isn't just if the brain wins. The Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even... Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been.
Don't fret. You don't have to think about a thing. I want to.
I won't pretend he's an altruist. But he's looked at the balance sheet. No work, and it's hard to get leverage on an Illithid. They make terrible clients. I doubt it.
Keep scaring your regulars off.
Now, what can Hoots do for you? Forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burn. You got it, but the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mouth. Pleasure to...
Do you think we've done something wrong?
You're not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow.
9 hells! You've followed me all the way here? What? Whatever you think, you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. Please don't. What do you want from me? They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely... I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right. The teddy bears, but there's more. Smoke. Not because I want to. Because I have to. Otherwise they'll... I don't know who's... Go there. There.
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
Here, take it. All of it.
Few customers today.
Get your work.
This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone.
Don't you two have rocks for
Why does Bronze Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a dozen.
How about Flophouse? It has plenty of space.
I found so many victims for Cazador here.
People and pray none of them
They're the
has
kind of
seen
people no one would ever miss.
I can't believe I got kicked out of a temple.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mate a temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Let me show you. Pleasure doing business. Maybe the circus would be more open to traders?
Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind. Part of me will miss it.
Also has... Exactly.
Careful, I'm back.
Still breathing, despite everything. This calls for careful footwork.
Do you think the master plans to expand his territory? Take Candlekeep. Maybe even Arm.
Oh, I'm sure he has plans. But I wouldn't dare guess at them. We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister.
I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more are needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free. You can't mean that.
He's playing mind games. He can't raise a hand to the Master, let alone kill him.
You have no idea what I can do. Why does Cazador need me? What is he planning?
Brother! Please!
You heard them. Tell me what I need to know. Now!
The Master is preparing the Black Mass beneath his palace. There's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
Keep talking.
The Black Mass. It will be his triumph. He'll complete the ritual and emerge the vampire ascendant. He'll walk in the sun. He'll be free of the hunger. He'll wield power no vampire has ever possessed. Best of all, we'll join him. His loyal servants walking in the light as living vampires. We'll be free, brother.
You can't believe that. You can't be that stupid.
We deserve this, Astarion. Can't you see? We've given him everything. Our blood and tears. And he's finally going to reward us. And you will be with us when the time comes. It's fate, written in your very flesh.
Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Still, though, a living vampire. Yes, but only because of the parasite. This would be true freedom. Freedom from the hunger. Freedom to live a real life in the sun. No tapple required. And if I were to ascend instead of him, freedom from Cazador, once and for all. Perhaps. But if I don't confront him someday, I know I'll spend the rest of my life running from him. And if I can take this power from him, it would set me free. Truly free. I have to know. I have to face him. I knew I was right about you. You're a true friend. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle with bones. That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too. What's in here? Are those organs in these vials? Yuck. I'll take that. Blood near the bed.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Also has
We are not staying in a brothel. 10 loaves of bread. Are you sure? The lady. Why does Worm's Crossing have so few? Great! We can run with 10 of us people. Has sticky fingers. Even in the gutter, then that's anything.
circus would be more. Don't worry. Everyone in Sharess is caressed.
We can get in Worm's Crossing. I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here.
You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have. I'm serious.
I don't.
We don't need it.
In a
Well, it's just unpleasant to need something like this.
Up there, Danthalon's dancing axe. The Harper safe house Jaheira mentioned.
Alax's kinetic cleaver will be first on my list.
This is safe to take. You're absolutely sure?
Every substance has been tried and tested.
What does it feel like?
In a word.
Welcome to Danthalon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used.
Greeting. How may I be of service? Harpers. I'm more chancers than champions, if you... No, I don't know any, Jaheira, was it? Clothgrass. I know to take... Fine, yes. You have the right place. But where... She wouldn't have revealed this place otherwise. Here's the key. The others are below. And bearing bad news by the looks of it. Thank you. Right, Sommy. You're on the door. I wouldn't... Unless you're buying. Then he can wait till the Soul Forge goes dark.
Making me sweat.
What a day.
I'd love to, thanks.
Ah, an excellent choice.
A pleasure.
Nice place you have here, little rabbit. Could use a few more trophies, perhaps. I'll keep this short or my absence will be noted. You need the Orphic Hammer, and I know where you need to look. The House of Hope, our mutual friend Raphael's abode. There's a Diabolist named Halsik in the lower city. Find her, and she'll take it from there. What can I say? You freed me from the tune. Forget I was ever here, but remember what I said. See you around. Maybe.
I should speak up.
I brought my own paring knife.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate, who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at Step 1. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when to make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood. Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend, and maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind, or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse. I met her twice. The first time, I was a chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow frond. The second time, even with the aid of a cane, a stroke victim. I asked Father later. No, he said, a stroke survivor. I couldn't say. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is to exert control. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand. And the city...
If you have business to the road and the city needs us. If you have business to go the road and the city needs us.
What now?
Still alive. So that's progress.
If you have the rope and the city needs us. If you have the rope and the city needs us. You're at with the... There's a Harper's safe house in... Beyond that, our course is yours to set.
If I must. But do try to keep them safe. They're a little useless without me.
At your command. How high?
I've got a long road ahead.
I wouldn't keep your unless you're buying. Then he can wait till the Soul Forge goes down.
Don't burn yourself.
Seek and you shall find me.
Do what must be done.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
High Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes, High Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Seluna's tears as some kind of code.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jaheira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
The problem with Marcus, of course, we didn't end on the best of terms.
For the fallen!
Don't waste a step.
Pawn to Cleric 4.
Tactical. Go on.
she brought to Baal's side, I wonder.
Mahler's mark. How many more Harpers dead?
No traps, please.
Did I get it right?
Selûne's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead, evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult, High Harper. They're part of it. Baalists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomar. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said...
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to... I do not expect you to die for me. But there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! High Harper, please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper when you could still live as anything else?
I want to fight. For Chelvin. For all of them. So it means something.
Death is death. To look for... exactly the kind the Harper would spout, I suppose. Fine. Not when this mess is of my making. I sent the Harpers hunting after the cult, without thinking what it would mean to be hunted in turn. Now they are compromised. And if not for you, I wouldn't even know it. I'm sorry, Geraldus. Harper. And I owe you an apology as well. I haven't told you everything I hope to learn here today. First, Geraldus, you're the last Harper in the city I can rely on. Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our... Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. A shame of mine. Reed, tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsc of Rashomon?
Oh my god! Minsc!
Your ruined brain lurches and bilious intestines squirm. A hero, an enemy most foul.
Whatever blow to the head has addled your thoughts, take comfort. You and Minsc have that in common. Minsc is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest, and the last time I saw him, I left him to die. There always is. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, what we found was the first we might have ended it there. Cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, it was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath him. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. Perhaps. He's not the first one. The world takes much from those who presumed infection, but it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you... Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates.
Wish I had a bag of holding. Let's have a look. On my way.
She has the most...
What? By the Morden Summon's Curlies. Of course. Clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidying to do before the steel watch squeals by.
Supposed to see the wrong things. Bargain. We can't return it.
Hells, not this again.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
He merely offered patronage. The Gondians...
Steel watchers in operation during the coronation of Lord Gortash. Please refrain from criminal activity and be courteous to the Flaming Fists.
To meet my mother and
Ahoy, stranger! Thanks for stopping by Calms Gums. Ugh. But if it's genuine quality and genuine taste you're after, a killer. That's... Thanks for warning me, but it's him that needs warning. Sounds good. Get you something a bit... fresher than your current outfit. Remember...
Every substance has been tried and tested by us.
You madman!
I
could wear it to dinner with your folks.
You're not swearing. Father.
Are you sure? 10 loaves of bread? Are you sure?
Hear me out.
Isn't right. I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again? A Baal Devella's been, I assume. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? Well, as if this cult of the Constable since you seem to be on an obnoxiously Oh, and you'll... Well?
lovely little peg we have.
Does the hang
My parents, remember? Let's go to Khan's Gulf. He has the most fabulous
Let us show them how
sandals.
it's done.
It's perfect for a shirt.
Quite ready for you.
Substance has been tried and tested by yours.
What does it feel like?
Let's get going.
It was, but good armor is hard to find. I could wear it to dinner.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondians who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Well, B. You don't look the posh sort. Lower the gate.
For a suit. Dinner with my parents.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
Greetings, old friend. Orin told me you were on your way here, but I scarcely believed it. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Welcome home. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
Let's rehearse this one.
Calm down, dear.
Pretend
It won't
I'm a
happen,
fist
I swear.
And tell me what you were doing in the house.
Well, I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even
on
hurt.
my mind. And, well, in it.
This is the armory. Not a... This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist. Course I bloody wasn't, I suppose. Course I bloody wasn't. Too busy ordering more of those mechanical monstrosities to tell me. I suppose you can take a look, but make it quick. Stay sharp.
Down, dear. It won't happen, I swear. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you.
If it isn't little Will's chums. Heard about him. He's up a splendid shindig, I hear. I'd hate for him to miss.
Kinspeople, Baldoria.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
So we bide our time.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay their respects.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
My favorite assassin. I'm so glad you've returned to my side.
Hang on, what? You know each other?
We have important matters to address. My reunion with Karlach can wait. Oh, I'd forgotten. Your memories are quite lost, aren't they? Orin told me she'd made a fool of you. To think you and Karlach traveled together all this time and she hadn't the faintest you were one of my nearest and dearest. Let me clear up some mysteries then. It's about time, I think. You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated.
It seems so.
In Baal's name, you set your bloody daggers to cause panic in the streets, killing in the Absolute's name. You would have carried out that part of the plan had Orin not ruined your hard work. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal, and act on their behalf.
But she made a mess of things. Unlike you, she cannot control herself.
Hang on. What the fuck is going on here?
Have you gone soft? I find that hard to believe. One's true nature always rises to the top. When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. Now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The Quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the Grand Design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. There's an old wisdom, a brittle alliance. With Ketheric gone, Orin proves treacherous. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected if Orin obtains all three Netherstones. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
So I turn to you, the former ruler of the cult of Baal. Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath, sworn. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. Together we rule Faerun as...
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge sickens with it. But first you will rule.
What do you say?
I can detect no deceit.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to... Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation.
Take that with a grain of salt.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then allow me to peek it for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash.
I swear.
Swearest thou?
I swear.
Gathered guests. Grant ye consent, Enver Gortash.
My friends, and you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
What did I...
And you see, Gortash has had Will's father reload. I'm just an impartial observer. Raven... Or is there? You may not care. Let the Dukes...
So there you have it. What did you make of him? Yeah. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is? I guess I didn't notice. I wish this city, the people running it, were smart.
I had no wish to lose Will, but my, it would have been nice to flush her into the colony's You're sure? Later, then.
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting our camp. When the devils start approaching you, you know...
Leader. Shit. By the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Certainly not. We'll have on... Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Come!
You've heard.
Holy Hells.
You do not call upon the sisters.
Your parasite links with Will's, and your memories.
Shit.
Sister.
In fact.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire. No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must. Will raid option 1. Aisha option name bloody silent.
Mizora!
Choose. Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time.
You damned wretch! Do it.
Fear. Didn't think you had. And don't go. You know what? Not.
Gods, I spent. I never knew freedom could taste so bitter. I have to believe that. I'm not the hell, but.
A moment passes.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for. I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to draw. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise. We obtained the final 2 nether
Will gave up his father to have freedom, especially if the old Duke's fall means his right.
I did not know Duke Ravengard. I am sure Will knows that. But we would do well to remind him when his days grow dark. Hope. The very hook from which these devils try to hang us. But if Mizora means to linger with us, I mean to find out. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better.
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel. For a father he fell out with ages ago.
Time and again. It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pack, but to do so in order to...
Will sacrificed his own father. A hard choice, but not one that is unknown in...